Hello. Welcome again to another webinar. Today I'm going to talk about student jobs. What are the jobs students can do while they are overseas in Australia, say for example, or in US or in Europe or anywhere. Right? There are a number of jobs that you can do to supplement your income while you are studying. When I was a student, when I was doing my masters, I did some of these jobs as well. So let's dive into and see what are the different jobs that you can do while pursuing your studies in Australia or any other country. Right, before we start, I would like to thank our sponsors for this webinar, Size Space. This is an AI-based platform that is designed for researchers to help them do fast literature reviews. And it has been an exciting product. I've just started using it, and I'll be more than happy to see you all use it as well. There's a discount coupon in the description of this video. So use the discount coupon and get a special discount because you found it from me. So it helps you to do hours worth of reading in literally minutes, and it saves so much time that I have found that this is something that can speed up your research substantially. So do check that out. There are many features here like literature review, co-pilot, citation generator, paraphraser, AI detector, and it also integrates with ChatGPT as well. So if you want to do that, do and go and try, explore that. It's a really neat tool. All right, so the videos that I'm doing in the month of March is a part of a daily webinar that I'm running. So far I've done 20, this is the 24th video in March. So have a look at all the other videos that I've done. They are very useful for if you are a researcher or if you are a student studying in Australia or any other country. It will be very helpful because I talk a lot about the different aspects of research, career guidance for students, even how to conduct, how to work with industry, how to find industry internships, and so on and so forth. So do check out my YouTube channel. A lot of all of these videos are there. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on YouTube. All right, let's get started with the first job that you can do, a part-time job that you can do as when you're working, is to try and look for any administrative or clerical work that you can find. So this could be, I have seen there are a lot of these kind of jobs advertised in libraries at universities, or some departments may also have it, or local businesses may have some data entry, some administration related jobs, combining invoices, compiling, you doing some bookkeeping, all these kind of small, basic clerical administrative related jobs could be something that you can apply. And it is a relatively easy job. It is not manual work. So if you get this kind of a job, I think do it. You can always search for this kind of jobs in Australia on a website called as seek.com.au. That is seek.com.au. Most of the jobs are advertised there. Sometimes your university, wherever you are studying, they may also have like an internal job postings or job boards, or sometimes people print these kind of jobs and put it outside maybe the library or in the cafe or somewhere. So do check out those job listings, and if you find some kind of a job that is administration related, do apply for those, because it will also add some value to your CV, because it is a professional kind of job if you do it. Next thing that you can do is customer service, right? There could be jobs in retail, hospitality, call centers, online support. This can help you to improve your communication and problem solving skills and people management skills, because you would be able to solve problems for people when they come to you. Suppose you're working in a cafe, or suppose you're working in a mobile phone shop. People, or when they come with some problem with their phone, they cannot use the phone, or something is wrong, you can help them to resolve their problem. So while you do this, you get that opportunity to improve your communication, listen to customers, respond professionally, and thereby you can build up your soft skills and people management skills, which will be very helpful and very relevant when you start your professional job. So do look for these kind of roles. They are very helpful. Next thing that you can do is to do content writing or content creation. And this could be beyond academic writing. So it's not just about academic research or academic papers, but it could be about writing a creative article, maybe starting a blog or helping somebody who already has a blog and they need some assistance. So you could help with the blogging for them. You can do content creation for websites and social media, because these days the amount of content that people consume online is just massive, and those who have a very large follower base on their social media, they need constant content, new content, creative content, interesting content. So if you have that ability to come up with some interesting content or creative ideas, then you can work with these big social media influencers. And by the way, you can also build up your network and build up your content creation and content writing skills. So this is also a very good job that I think if you can get it, then definitely it's a good one to consider. Next thing is translation services. So many a times you may need some document to be translated, or sometimes people, when I remember when I was doing my PhD, there was one person who was very fascinated about Indian language, and he wanted to learn Hindi. So I used to teach him Hindi like every week, half an hour, sometimes 1 hour. He would come up with some sentences that he wants to practice, and he would ask me, am I saying this correctly, or should I pronounce it in a different way, or things like that. So if you get that opportunity to kind of train somebody or teach somebody a new language that you already know, or if you wanted to help them to translate some content, then I think it is a very good job. These days, I think even with AI, a lot of translation can happen. But if somebody needs assistance with that, and you have that language, or that is your main language or first language, then you can always help and do some work in that space. Next is IT and tech support. This everyone needs, right? And if you are from a software or a technology background, if you have done some, or if you just manage your own devices very nicely, you know all the secrets, and you all know the tips and tricks of how to make things work, how to install apps, how to fix apps. And if somebody is looking for that kind of support, maybe on managing a website or managing their IT infrastructure, their emails, whatever. So if you can do that, that is also a very good job to do, and it is a well-paid job, especially in Australia. I know you will get paid very well for doing this all IT related work. Next thing is graphic and multimedia. So see, I personally use Canva for a lot of designs that I do, and it is really an exciting platform to use. But if you are comfortable with any other designing platform, go for it. You can use that. And the need for graphic artists or graphic designers is increasing, and it will continue to grow. And this is where you can provide your services if you have. So you could do graphic design, video editing, web design, logo design, banners, or you could also offer like a package that I can give you a complete package for all your social media. So it could be Instagram banner, LinkedIn banner. If they have a YouTube, then that one could be something that you can design. Email signature. A lot of designs can be done, and this can be quickly done using Canva or any other platform similar to Canva. So if you have that, you can earn quite well with that. If you do not know, then start learning these skills, because it is also important that you have these skills, especially video editing, right? It takes a lot of time. So if you find some video YouTuber who does a lot of videos and needs help with editing their videos, you can help them. You can work with them, and also complement your work with AI now, right? There are so many. Let's just take example of video editing. There are many AI tools now with which you can remove these blanks, where there is no sound, that can be easily detected using AI and can be removed in like one click, and then you do all the other editing and make the video look really cool and engaging. Add background music, add some video photos or some things like that to make the video look nice. So that kind of video editing is a very important skill, and you can do it from anywhere. You don't have to be based locally. The only time when you would have to be based locally, maybe if they are doing 4K or 8K videos, that videos will be just too big. So it may be much easier for you to go to their office and use their machine to edit it locally. But otherwise, if it is just 180p or 720p videos, you can these can be done remotely very easily. Next thing that you could involve is in event planning, event management, and there could be many different events. Like it could be conferences that's happening. You could work at a conference. You could be part of if there are weddings happening, then you can be there with some kind of work at a wedding. So many different events are happening, right, during the whole year. And sometimes there are some jobs that come up at a specific time. For example, in Australia during Christmas, so just before Christmas, there is a lot of new jobs that are created because a lot of new stuff comes. People are shopping a lot. The shops need a lot of people to fill in new products so that shelves are all full and stuff. So a lot of these things, that kind of roles come up at a specific time. So keep an eye for those kind of jobs that they come, or whenever they come. But like I said, events, working in event management or as a coordinator for conferences or weddings or any other event provides experience in project management and logistics. This is another thing that you can, whenever you're doing these non-professional jobs, right, you think about what is the professional angle that you can learn through this. So if you just working with an events company, you can think about you are getting skills of project management or logistics or coordination. So all these things are important. So although the job may not be a white collar job, but the skills that you are learning through that job could then be used in the future for any white collar job that you are will be doing. Next thing that you can do is a fitness instructor or like a personal trainer. In Australia, you can become a fitness instructor by doing a course, like a certificate course, maybe even in 12 to 14 weeks. You can get that course and you can be a certified physical trainer or instructor. And if you already are in that space, you are quite healthy, quite fit, and you can take this as a profession. It could also be a profession, but if you're looking for some part-time jobs, this could be a way. And I have seen a lot of students do that here in Australia. So either you could work at a gym and be there, one of the instructors there, or you can offer personalized personal training, which you will be paid for an hourly rate. You will get paid every hour that you work. Next is you can do some outdoor jobs. So what could be these outdoor jobs? So, jobs like guiding tours, working in national parks or at recreational facilities can offer a refreshing change of pace and environment. There are some funny jobs as well, like dog walking. That is a job here in Australia, where you go to somebody advertises that I need my dog to be walked every evening, and they will pay you for you to just take the dog out for a walk. So even that kind of interesting jobs you can think of doing, and it will also be healthy, and you also will get some exercise out of doing that. Volunteer work. While volunteer work may not always be paid, but working for non-profit organizations can be incredibly rewarding. And it will offer you experience in like project management, fundraising, community service. So these are the skills that you can gain by working for as a volunteer. So like I said, even in the earlier example, I said project management and logistics is something that you could learn. So here you could also learn about fundraising. It may be hard initially when you have to go and ask or walk door to door looking for some raising funds for any social cause. but that is a skill that will probably be useful for you future in the future in your career. So that could be something that you can explore. You could also do e-commerce. So this is like where you can start selling stuff online, through eBay, Amazon, Etsy, or there are many other local sales platforms as well in Australia. So you could try any of those and start selling. Just basically list your products for sale on this website, and whenever you get an order, ship the product. It's fairly straightforward, but it can generate quite good income for you if you do that. Next thing that I've seen very commonly used is delivery service or ride sharing, and this is something like driving an Uber or Ola, or doing Uber Eats, or there are some Australian companies like Deliveroo, or some other companies which provide food delivery. So these kind of jobs can also be option, and this is based upon whenever you have the time and availability, you can start working on it. So it's not like a fixed time that you have. So whenever you have time in between, maybe you finish your lecture and then you have 3-4 hours, you can just start the Uber app and start working as a driver. Okay, so these are some of the jobs I think you can do while you are pursuing your PhD, while you're studying or doing your PhD. Another thing that you can, but one thing you have to remember is that be very cautious about what is your main purpose. Your main purpose is to study. You have come to Australia or to US or Europe, wherever you are. Your main objective is to study and to build up that skill, which will give you a good job at the end. Don't get distracted by doing too much work and ignoring or neglecting your studies, because that is not what you are here for. So always remember your main purpose, your main vision, that you are here to study, and your objective is to finish the study quickly. You can earn a lot of money afterwards. Don't get kind of distracted towards just doing more and more work, because I have seen a lot of students kind of impacted by this. They come here instead of studying, they're just working like many hours, which is not good, and sometimes it is also illegal to work beyond a specific amount of hours, at least in Australia. So keep in mind, keep your main objective very clear, that you are here to study. You want to finish your bachelor's, master's, or PhD, whatever you are doing. Keep that in mind. That is your goal, right? And you are doing these part-time jobs just to supplement your income while you are studying. That is not the main purpose of your why you are here. Okay, so that is the end of today's webinar. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about how to correctly use AI. So if you're using ChatGPT or Bard or any other artificial intelligence tool, I'm going to tell you what is the best way to use it, how to use it, where you can use it, how you should use it. But I will also talk about where or how you should not use it. And that is important, because if you use it in a wrong way, it may be not acceptable in the academia, and you may be penalized for that. So you have to be very careful on where and how you use AI. Okay, so that's the session for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and do join me again tomorrow. And please share these video series with your network, because I hope more people join and learn from these webinars that I'm doing every day. All right, that's it for today. Before I conclude, I would again like to thank the sponsors for this webinar, Sky Space. All right, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.